Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we kick off Week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets.
Matthew Wright set to kick off.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Next to the air. That's complete. It's Jalen Pope. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Nix from the shotgun. Over the middle, he finds Henderson, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
To throw, here's Nix. It's complete to Diggs. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And the Patriot first down.
Now it's Nix. Flushed out right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out. Bounds right around the 7. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Henderson. And I don't think he got there, no. 4th and inches.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. On the sneak, it's Nix. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Bo Nix, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Looking to put a drive together. Start the drive. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk to the 45. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
And the Jets, first down.
Now it's Wilson. Looking here for Smith downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 43 yards.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Play action. Now Wilson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack.
At the Patriots' 21-yard line.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Wilson. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Jets are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing Nix. Escaping the pressure right. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. All the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kyle Williams, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So, I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their cause?
Oh, I say unequivocally help, because you always want the Thursday game earlier in the schedule rather than later, just because the grind of the season hasn't really set in yet. But also, if they can get a win here, they get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Patriots take over.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
This complete to Polk. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Patriots.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in, touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Patriots have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Makes the score.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting. Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it.
15 yards on the play. That's good for the Jets.
They go play action now. Wilson. He's going deep for Brown. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Jets at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
Caught by Wilson. They needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he goes 5. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Wilson. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They go play action with Wilson. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Johnson. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there, laying himself out in the end zone. And the Jets have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on it. And it's a fumble. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover.
Remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there, big fumble, and he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
Now, loose football. The ball comes out. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Play action. It's Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if we can build on that stuff. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll look to run the ball. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up
4th down. Here's Wilson. That's to his running back, complete. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Matthew Wright set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Nix. As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Here's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Jets will take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A.J. Brown, 72 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And that flag accepted.
Matthew Wright set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. That one caught by Pope. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Nix. Flush to his right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a 1st.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a 1st down.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Nix. Left side caught by Diggs. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And a Patriot 1st down.
Back to throw. Nix. Forced out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. Looking to throw. Nix. They'll find Williams on the slant. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On third down, he'll drop to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful to get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Paul want to give up the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8.
Patriots 27. Matthew White set to kick off.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Again, it's Henderson. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 81 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. Next to the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Patriot first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. Up the middle, here's Henderson. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They'll go play action with Nix. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Kyle Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Pats are back within a couple of the lead.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good for a Jets.
Here's Wilson. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. He'll let this go for the end zone. Down man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. 35 yards. And the Jets are going to take the lead. Next extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Patriots 35. Matthew Wright set to
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll go back to Henderson on first down. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Second down and 8.
Hey, kill.
Henderson running straight ahead. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. To throw, here's Nix. Incomplete.
They always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it.
Andy Borregala is on for the Patriots field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And off the crossbar, and it kicks back out. Needed maybe a foot or two, but it's no good as it stands. And this will stay at a 7-point game. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they enjoy this fourth quarter lead, starting out 1st and 10 now following the missed field goal. Crossing right, catch made by Johnson. Look at the big man rumble. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Play there. 57 yards. And the Jets look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Patriots 35.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now it's Nix. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll give them 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Throwing Nix.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 15. And the Patriot first down.
Nix to throw again. Rolling to his right. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. That is caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
He's out of bounds.
Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Nix looking to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. Now that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Jalen Polk from 13 yards out. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now it's Wilson. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Wilson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good for Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action. Now Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
At the 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Oh, he breaks a tackle. He's got an alley. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. This offensive line starting to win up front. You win that battle in the trenches, you can kind of wear them down here late.
So you bring in the second part to that equation, and that's the big running back, the big bruiser, who can get more than what's blocked and break a few extra tackles and get...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Pats are right back in this football game. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback. Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire.
from the gun. Here's Nix. And that's caught by Williams. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Kyle Williams, 68 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied fourth quarter as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn into a big gain.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Wilson. He's got Johnson. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Wilson to throw. Oh, what a great tackle there. Going to hold him to no gain as the clock runs. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
Now Wilson. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Well, he was looking at a dime formation, 6 defensive backs on the field, so he's looking for anyone to throw the football to. But he didn't have anyone open, so he took off and ran for it, but he came up just short, and that brings up 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
It's a gain of 20.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win.
A 42-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
At their own 35-yard line.
Bombers. Oh, my God. Hey, go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Jets, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll have a few extra days here now before they face the Lions next week. Meanwhile, for New England, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.